Hello and welcome to the DLP 105 Document Processing Keyboarding Pro software update. This is Professor Jimenez, and I first and foremost want to start by thanking every single one of you for your patience and your diligence as we've gone through this entire process in the last 2 weeks. Nothing is more frustrating for both an instructor as well as for students when something doesn't work. And although we did test this, I tested the software, it worked perfectly fine. For whatever reason, it's not working in the other campuses, even though it has worked at some point in some form in the past. Long story short, for right now, we can't wait, in my opinion, for the software issue to be resolved. I have escalated this to the Cengage team over at Cengage, the folks who own the software, and by the time, let's just say that they're going to go through more research, more analysis, and by the time they get through with everything, quite frankly, folks, I just feel like it's going to be far longer than I would like, and I think we've already spent too much time waiting. So I've decided to make some decisions. And if you look on the slide in front of you right now, I actually went through a couple of options, especially as of this morning. And this morning, once I spoke to the tech team and realized that this was going to become a much more difficult process and much more difficult problem for us in terms of using the Keyboarding Pro software, I made some options and said, what are our options, and more importantly, what really makes the most sense for this class. Option one is that, well, I would require everyone to forget about the online version. You're going to have to do all of your keyboarding assignments on a Mildred Ely computer on a Mildred Ely campus. Unfortunately, that option doesn't work for many of you, and I understand that. So I looked at option two. And option two is that I have you type your assignments in Microsoft Word, and then you just send me what you've typed. But the problem with that is that I really can't truly assess, how accurate is your typing. For all I know, you could backspace everything out and fix everything, just send it to me as a perfect document. I also can't really assess your speed, at least not at what I would deem acceptable levels. So that option doesn't really work for me. And that brings us really to our third option, which is that we use another program altogether, an online program where we can test your drills, or test you via the drills, and test your speed and accuracy over time. So to me, option three really does make the most sense for us in this class, especially with the remaining few weeks that we have left. So I've made the decision to go with option three. So let me tell you a little bit about what that means for you as being students in this class. Well, we've decided that we're going to move forward, and we're going to use, instead of Keyboarding Pro, we're going to use the typingweb.com solution. Typingweb.com is an online free typing tool that actually walks you through a series of tutorials that will guide you in terms of creating, in this case, and enhancing your knowledge and skill when it comes to typing. The good news is that it's free. You don't have to download anything onto your computer. You can access it from a computer at home if you have one, a computer at Mildred Ely, the library, or any place where you have access to a computer. You may not be able to use this on your phone, and I would encourage you not to use your phone for this particular website. I would strongly recommend that you use a PC or a laptop. So what do you need to do? Well, first of all, you need to go to the link that's provided here in the typingweb.com/tutor/courses, which, by the way, this link will be made available in the Week 2 tab in Sakai. You need to go to this link, get set up with a free account, and then you need to email me your account details, the username that you picked and the password that you've chosen. More on that later, because I need those two pieces of information to add you to my course. That's going to help me to grade you, see your progress, and ultimately assign grades for your activities. when it comes at least to the typing activities for this course anyway. So once you get access to this tool, you can begin by getting started on the first 3 assignments. The home row keys, top row keys, and the bottom row. These are the first 3 assignments that I want you to complete. And because we're doing this solution now, today, on May 24th, I'm extending the assignment, for the typing assignment, at least for week 2. It's not going to be due until June 1st. So you have until June 1st, a week from now, to complete this. So what that means, again, it's in a short version, is you're going to go to typingweb.com/tutors/courses. You're going to create an account. You're going to email me your username and password information, and then I will be able to add you to the roster. Once you're logged in, you'll see a section that says beginner course, and you'll see the first 3 courses listed right here: the home row keys, top row keys, and the bottom row keys. So you'll just go through them by clicking on the begin link, and it'll take you through the process of completing each of these lessons. So what does that mean in terms of your textbook? Well, you're not going to get rid of it. You're not going to return it. We are still going to use your textbook for this course. We need to do it, to use it, I should say, for the Microsoft Word assignments. So again, do not return the textbook. Keep it, because we're going to need it to do the Microsoft Word assignments for this class. So last but not least, as a reminder, what do you need to do? Again, we are not using Keyboarding Pro going forward. As of today, I'm making that decision, and I think it's the best decision for everyone in this class today. So what you need to do is to go to the typingweb.com/tutor/courses link, get set up with a free account, then email me your username and password so I can add you to the roster, and begin completing the first 3 assignments: the home row keys, top row keys, and bottom row keys, and complete it all by June 1st. Again, you'll just need to complete it on the website. You do not have to submit anything. You just need to complete those 3 lessons on typingweb.com. Any questions, email me, let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go from there. Thanks again for your understanding and due diligence as we've gone through this process, and enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day weekend, folks. Take care.